Virgo, I see that you are pretty excited about this new enterprising adventure that you're going on. Somebody is definitely creating something. There's a shift. There's a shift in the atmosphere. And you guys, for real, I really think that this feels really good to a lot of Virgos, okay? Not only do you have something that you are creating and something that is coming about, you're also, your perspective is changing on things. You're starting to get more of a clearer understanding, and you're starting to know that there really is nothing positive or negative that's happened in vain. And this is a very good thing, you guys, because this is really going to take you to the next level, vibrationally speaking, okay? But yeah, you're enthusiastic. I love the fact that you're happy. I love the fact that you are looking forward to this. And even with some of you guys, I do sense the energy of fear, which you got to squash that, okay? You got to choke that out, and you got to dismiss it, okay, you guys? Because there's no such thing as fear. So when we believe in the Most High and we're chosen, then what we have to do is we have to walk forward in full faith, okay? And fear has no place there. So stay enthusiastic, okay, you guys? You've been through enough to know what is and what is not. You've been through enough to know that your discernment should be front and fucking center, okay? So you need to be able to not only trust yourself, but also trust God and God's universe, all right, you guys? To know that things are going to be going the exact way it is supposed to, and that is definitely in your favor. You are on a venture. Hold on one second, you guys. You are on a venture. That is it's something is coming to cultivation. Something that you have planted a while ago, maybe you manifested it, whatever the case may be, okay? But there is something that is coming about. And I personally can feel this shift very heavy, you guys. And I'm gonna tell you, yes, I do. That's the reason why I mentioned fear, because this thing is going to be so shocking. It's almost like I said, the shift, okay? The things that you once were concerned with, the things that once bothered you, the things that concerned you. What I think you're going to be dealing more with is the realization that those things aren't affecting you as much as it used to, okay? They're going to take upon a different meaning, and that meaning is going to be lessons, okay? So fluidity and adapting. That is what this is about, okay? Fluidity and adapting, going with the flow of what you are being told, what your gifts are being shown to you, and going with the flow with what this card says. With fluidity, you're going to flow through this shit, okay? You're going to allow the Most High to guide your footsteps without any fear, standing on nothing but faith. You're going to walk forward, and you will not be denied what you will not be denied. You're enterprising, okay? You're going to have to adapt. There's going to be changes. There's going to be new things that's going to happen in your life, new people, new places, new experience. And yes, Virgo, yes, you're going to have to adapt. That's okay. You are a mutable sign. No, a lot of us Virgos do not like change, but you know what? Hey, if it's good change, then you know we down with it, okay? And that's what this is about. But it's not just about that with you, okay, you guys? It is also about this fluidity and adaptation with this other person that is showing up in your energy, okay? For number one, they haven't been getting it, okay? They haven't been getting the fluidity, and they haven't been able to adapt to something. I don't know. And the reason why I don't know, y'all, is because I only have my situation deck cards out, in which I meditated on, okay? We will most definitely find out, okay? However, what I can tell you is either this or that. One, either they want your tenderness, they want you to show affection, they want you to be thoughtful of them, or vice versa, okay? Like I said, fluidity is a problem with this person. Now, either they want to give you forgiveness or they want forgiveness, okay? And we done already talked about forgiveness, okay? So you guys already know what my take on forgiveness is. I do believe that you should forgive. The Bible says that you should forgive. But like I said, you know, that is a very slippery ass slope, okay? Because when it comes down to forgiveness, you're not able to forgive people's sins, and you're damn sure not able to forgive people's fouls. That is not your position, and that is not my position, and nobody else's position, okay? So that word forgiveness is very, very slippery, okay? What you need to do with this word forgiveness here, if it's any forgiveness to be had at all, is to be able to forgive whatever energies that have tried to attack your vibration, okay? So if it was the energy of someone planting bad seeds, if it was the energy of you being cheated on, or if it was the energy of you being lied to, if it was the energy of you being betrayed, right? You can forgive those energies inside of you so that that vibration can flow the way it needs to flow inside of you, so that you can go on ahead and let this inside reflect this outside, okay? And you can get what's coming to you, all right? So I know I don't went deeper, y'all. I didn't really, to be honest with you, I really want to go deeper, but you know, we ain't even fixing to do all that right now, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and get to it, because you got a person over here that definitely does either want you to forgive them, somebody who you've been fighting with, somebody who's been bringing conflict and friction, somebody who you guys been having ego clashing with, somebody who you guys have been having disputes and arguments and cannot see eye to eye, cannot get on the same page with, who wants some to either be thoughtful or they want some type of forgiveness, okay? So let's just see. Let's get these cards out here. You're enthusiastic. You're enterprising. Ooh, Virgo. Ooh, 7 of Wands on the fence, boo. Damn. Okay. So what you basically saying is you are all set, okay? Because bottom line is what you're basically saying is that I don't give a fuck. I don't care shit about nothing. Only thing I care about is my new, okay? People, places, and things, okay? Things new that's bringing me what I need on the vibration that I need it on, okay? Someone that can match me on my frequency. And if it ain't happening with 7 of Wands on the fucking fence, not upside down, y'all, on the fence, okay? Listen, don't nobody got to worry about you being defensive. Don't nobody got to worry about anything like that. Not even being territorial, because it's almost like you're giving no energy, all right? It's not about defensive anymore. It's not about being protective anymore. It's not about a strong will anymore. It's not about being territorial or resistant. It's not about that. It's not about any of those things. What it is it's about you don't fucking exist. That's what the fuck this is, okay? So how in the fuck is you gonna be territorial when something doesn't exist? How in the hell are you gonna be standing your ground when something doesn't exist? So it's almost like Virgo has done alchemy, okay? And basically what once was there, poof, is fucking gone at this point in the game, okay? Whatever didn't serve you, whatever is not matching your energy, whatever is not vibing on your frequency is not allowed, okay? So it's not about you being territorial. It's not about you being defensive. It ain't about you being under attack. It ain't about none of that shit. What you're basically saying is you don't fucking exist, okay? Whatever that is, the person, place, thing, it doesn't make a difference what that is. Good, Virgo, good. Because your fluidity has everything to do with this. This shift change, you're beginning to know who you are. And see, this is what is very, very fucking dangerous, okay, you guys, is you knowing who you are, okay? First of all, a chosen and gifted person whose faith is on 10. Someone who serves the Most High God. Someone who wants to bring honor and glory and praise to the one that created you in all things. The one that you bow to and the one that every other knee is going to bow to. Who you are is something that is divine on the inside of you. And it's not everybody that should be able to access you. You're beginning to understand that you need to pull your energy back from fuck people who will not, refuse to ever get you. It doesn't matter about how much you love them. You can love them from here to across the street. But if they can't accept what you got to give them and they can't accept what you got to pour into them, then damn it, stop fucking pouring. And you about to stop doing that because you ate the cups in this damn thing, okay? You saying fuck you. You saying I'm walking away. Anything that is not flowing in my life, okay? Anything that is going against the grain, going against the energy, trying to pull somebody's vibration down, whatever that thing is, Virgo is considered abandoning the situation, abandoning ship, leaving the fucking building, withdrawing from toxic energies, walking away from fuck people, okay? Fuck friends and fuck family members, all right? Walking away, done with disappointment. Virgo is a shift, okay? This shift is so, I've been feeling this shift. To be honest with you guys, I literally been meditating and praying all day, okay? Because I felt this shift is so, this shift is so powerful, okay? That it's almost like it's not about paying attention to certain things, right? It's about knowing that you are above them. You know, when you're above something, when something is so beneath, so below, so insignificant, not even a factor, you can't see it. So I liken it to being on an airplane, right? So when you're on an airplane, what do you see up there? Okay, I don't even like sitting by the window, y'all, but I still be seeing the shit. You see clouds, okay? That's the only fucking thing you see. Now, when sometimes you may see the terrain at the bottom, you can't really tell. It just kind of like looks like shapes, but you know you're going over a state. But you're seeing it in a big panoramic ass view, right? Listen, none of that shit matters because you're not down there. It's a panoramic ass view. It doesn't have anything to do with where you are and what you're doing and the frequency and the height that you're at that particular time. It's a non-fucking factor. You're just looking, you're witnessing. That's all that's happening. And that's all that's coming. So it's not about being disappointed anymore. Okay. Somebody is, some of y'all is at the is in the energy of, I don't even believe in disappointment at this point in the game. Okay. I believe that all things bow to the Most High and everything works to good for good. Everything works for the good of those that love the Lord. And bottom line, they're called according to their purpose. So even at my enemies at this point serves me. Okay. That is where somebody is. And that energy is powerful as fucking. It makes you very, very dangerous. And baby, if they didn't like you before, then understand them. Bitches ain't gonna like you now. Okay. Listen, escapism. Yeah. You throwing up the deuces. Okay. You don't care who it is. It don't make no difference. Nobody, there's no discrimination here. Okay. Whoever bringing the bullshit, okay? Whoever is trying to distract you and take you up off your game, listen, and your fluidity and your adapting to your enterprising, to your journey that you're doing, okay? Trying to attempt to cross these here boundaries. Listen, Virgo, they're not going to be able to cross the boundaries, all right? You guys, the shit is on fence, all right? It's almost like one of those type of energies of, you know, you be seeing them electric fences, right? But some of the fences you can't really see, right? It's just like if you walk next to it, somebody just get electrocuted, right? But you just can't really see it. A lot of times, farms and shit be having them. It's like that. It's like, I don't got to let you know what my boundaries are. You first of all, it's not a fucking factor. That's number one, okay? Me telling you what my boundaries are and what the fuck I'm doing and what I'm enthusiastic about. Listen, enthusiastic about. This right here doesn't concern you, all right? That is somebody's energy. And somebody's like, okay, well, you know what? Well, here's the line right here. This is the line that you don't cross. Ain't nobody, somebody like, you know, fuck all that. Fuck this line, okay? How about it does not matter where you think the line is. I'm not going to let you know where the line is. You fuck around and cross it and your ass is out as if you just don't exist. It is just that simple, okay? Used to be, this is the line. Don't cross it. Used to be that you would tell somebody where your boundaries is. Now they got to go play Where's Waldo, okay? What's your fucking boundaries? They got to sit up here and be like, well, you know what? Shit, I better watch where the fuck I step because damn, if I step wrong, my ass is out. Virgo's not playing. Virgo's not playing. Whoever this read is for, Virgo is not playing, okay? Right. Yeah, and they are. They are earth angels. Yes, they are. Okay. And angels ain't all sweet, nice, and innocent either. Okay. So there is some things that goes on with earth angels. Give me a little bit more, please. Yeah, you out. It's just that simple. Okay. You already decided who you gonna serve, all right? You either gonna serve your emotions or you gonna serve the Most High. Bottom line, as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord, and so shall you. Because, baby, let me tell you something. Not only do you got money coming in, you got a new journey coming in, you got new experiences that you didn't even think that you were gonna have coming in. You also got love. You got somebody who is going to love you, somebody who is going to adore you. You don't have to beg for that bullshit. You don't have to draw a map for that shit. You know, if they think that, listen, they sit up there and they want to cheat, they want to lie, they want to steal, they want to do all this shit, and they want to call it love. Okay, that's what they want to do. Listen, let them. Okay, let them, because that's their definition of it. Okay, just because that's their definition of love doesn't mean it's yours. All right, listen, somebody is coming here and somebody is about to show you and match you on your frequency what you think love is. Okay, I don't care what you think love is or what you don't think love is. Everybody got their own opinion of what love is. What I'm telling you is that somebody is going to be coming in that is going to match your shit, and this is what you've been needing, and this is what you've been wanting. You gotta let go. Okay, you gotta let go of this past ass energy, because you got family, you got reunions, you got security, you got harmony, you got a peaceful life, you got domestic bliss, you got gatherings and happiness to be looking forward to. Okay, someone that will god dang on match that fucking fairy tale that's in your head. You know, sitting up here thinking that fairy tales ain't real. Oh, that shit is some bullshit. That, yeah, well, you know what? Guess what? You know, like I said, I've been doing a lot of meditating and praying today. And bottom line is that you show me your thoughts, I'm gonna show you your tomorrow. Okay? There's nothing that happens without it happening on the inside first. Okay? You got to be able to bring that shit on the outside. If you're not able to do that, then that's the journey that you have to go down. You're gonna have to learn how to do that. Okay? Bottom line is, if you believe that there is somebody that will love you, if you believe that there is somebody that you can depend on, and that won't cheat, they won't lie, they won't mislead you, they won't betray you, and all this other type of stuff, then guess what? If you truly believe it, then and you're able to match that energy, you're able to bring that same ass energy to somebody else, well then guess what? It's yours for the fucking taking. And I don't care what anybody says. That is you co-creating your reality. And just because you don't see it a lot, and neither do I, okay, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Reason why you know it exists is because it's you, okay? You know how to love. You know how not to betray a motherfucker. You know how to be loyal. You know how to be respectful. You know how to have somebody's back and show up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. You know how to do these things. So if you know how to do these things and these things are in your heart, then you cannot possibly believe that the God that we serve that created this universe only created one individual like that on this fucking planet, when it's 8 billion motherfuckers on this planet. That means that it is somebody that can match your energy. It's just we got to raise our vibration for them to be able to get there, so that we can be able to be a magnet to that, okay? But it starts in the inside first. So let it flow. Let it flow, because you're on a mission. It's a shift here. So you got an energy over here that either wants to be tender and, what is this? Y'all, whatever it is King of Swords. Okay, but tender and thoughtful. Okay, so they either want your tenderness and they want you to be thoughtful. Take what resonates, leave what don't. Or they want to be this way to you. But like I said, either way, it's King of Swords, okay? The shit is a done deal. I told you it's a shift here, okay? Virgo, you have showed up. You done showed up for everybody but your motherfucking self, okay? Yeah, I'm not saying that you ain't showed up for yourself. You done showed up for yourself bare fucking minimum. You done gave each and every fucking body else way more attention, respect, loyalty, concern, and care than your own fucking self, okay? The shift is now, all right? What is happening in this here shift, what God's universe is doing right now, is putting you in a position to pour that shit into yourself, okay? Instead of everybody else, all right? Done is the days of you fucking chasing, okay? Done is the days of you settling, all right? You didn't ever need people like that any fucking way. To be honest, all right? You just didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Well, gone is the days for that too, okay? Gone is the days for not wanting to hurt people's feelings, because if they ask, bring it, they want it, then here it is. And that's King of Swords, okay? That's direct ass, honest, strict ass, cutthroat ass truth. That is somebody that is analytical as hell, detached, cold, cut off game on super fucking hero. Listen, ain't no more manipulating, you guys. All this tenderness and thoughtfulness this person wanted. Listen, when you was giving them this tenderness and thoughtfulness, what they came with you with was detachment. What they came with you with was some type of fucking structure, like you bow down to their ass or some shit like that. What they gave you was some type of power fucking struggle. What they gave you was some type of strict timeline, some type of strict adaptability, flexibility, whatever the case may be, okay? Bottom line is it's no longer the case. Rather they want it from you or rather you want it from them. It really doesn't matter. King of Swords is here, okay? Alrighty, so they want forgiveness. My suggestion is anybody that wants forgiveness, they need to ask it from the Lord, okay? Listen, you guys, this person wants forgiveness, but this person is not willing to act the part, okay? So let's just say they've done things, right? We know that. We know they've done things. And let's just say they want a new beginning, or let's just say that they have some type of blind faith when it comes down to you, right? They don't realize that Virgo is not the same, okay? Let's just say that they're even independent in their thoughts and they feel like they got the all the sense and they're willing to take risks, okay? To themselves, all right? Listen, they're not able to do this, you guys. The reason why they're not able to do this is because they're being blocked, okay, you guys? So they may want forgiveness, all right? They may want to say, I'm sorry. But instead of that, what they want to do is they want to project, okay? They want to let you know everything that they feel, but blame it on you, okay? So they want to project. They want to make you feel sad or guilty or whatever the case may be, in order to trick you into forgiving them. Now, they may actually come out and say, Virgo, I'm sorry for the things that I've done, but it's still a trick and it's still a game, because I do not feel like the Fool in reverse is somebody who is willing to start a new beginning, because bottom line is that is zero. You understand, in the tarot, that is zero, okay? That is new beginning. That means we done been through everything that it is to go through around this motherfucker. So now what we fixing to do is we fixing to stop, we fixing to scratch, and we fixing to start over, and we fixing to have a new beginning with new ideas, new attitudes, new behaviors, new patterns, new every fucking thing. With the Fool in reverse, listen, this is repeating cycles. This is somebody who feeling like they got game to run on somebody. This is somebody who's trying to make somebody feel a certain type of fucking way. Bottom line is the shit ain't working because they're not understanding where Virgo is. But see, the thing about that though, Virgo, they never fucking did, okay? So that's not really a real big thing, okay? It's not like, oh, wow, this is, the evening news. No, they've never understood you from beginning, okay, you guys? And we don't blame them for that. I don't blame them for that. It takes a very special person to understand Virgo. It really just does. Everybody doesn't understand Virgo. How in the hell can they understand Virgo? You don't even operate on the same level as most people in the fucking zodiac. There's no way in the world somebody can understand, number one, your analyzation process, what you pick up, what you learn from. There's no way in the world that people are going to understand that shit. And Virgo, I'm telling you, it is unfair, okay? I'm about to get on you for a second. It is unfair that you, for the ones this does apply to, expect a motherfucker to understand you, all right? You're too complex. You wasn't built like that. When he created you different, okay? So you're a different type of being, okay? So it's almost like it's a unicorn running around this motherfucker, okay? Well, they used to goats and cows and horses and all these other ones. They finally see a fucking unicorn. They don't really, how the fuck is they supposed to understand that? How does they understand a unicorn? You see what I'm saying? Yes, there are some people that can. Yes, there are. But the majority, no, they don't. See, and that's your confirmation. You don't understand no fucking unicorn. Because I used to be like that too. I used to be like, well, I mean, shit, it ain't hard to understand when a motherfucker giving you something. I mean, shit, if somebody giving you some type of energy, then shit, I mean, what you do is you respect it and you reciprocate it. You know. But, I had a friend, and she told me, she said, everybody ain't you, Nick. And that's some real shit. When she told me that, she said, you sitting up here, you expecting you from other motherfuckers, and everybody is not you. And I said, you know what? Real talk. That probably was the realest shit I've heard all day. Okay? Like, for real. And not just all day. Probably that whole fucking year. Because it really got me right. Okay? It got my mind right, y'all. Because I started to understand that just because I come with a certain frequency, just because I come with certain good intentions, good, wanting things to go right, having these wonderful, beautiful plans, okay, of things working out perfectly, right? That don't mean that a person respect that shit. That don't mean that they okay with that shit. It don't. Just because you giving your all, don't mean that that's what they feel as though, they need to give. That's when I start realizing these motherfuckers think that a bitch is a lick, okay? Listen, just because somebody is showing love and somebody is showing kindness and somebody is showing, empathy and compassion and love and wanting to help you and fix shit and this, that, and the third, which Virgo usually does not mean that they're a lick. Matter of fact, you might not want to fuck with them, like I said. Yes, they're Earth Angel, but if you know anything about angels, they're not to be fucked with, okay? Yes, and this is where people get Virgo fucked up because they think that Virgo is this motherfucker who, is not really about shit, okay? They just want to give the shirt off their back, and I can pretty much shit on Virgo, and Virgo will go, no, because see, when Virgo show you that other side, like for instance, the Seven of Wands on the fence, that poof be gone ass shit, yeah, see, people don't understand that, and you keep on coming for Virgo, there's going to be some shit that's going to happen energetically and spiritually speaking, okay? And then for some of y'all on other levels too, shit. I mean, it just is what it is. Bottom line is, you were built different, okay? You were built different. So no, I don't see where they're serious, okay, you guys? Not with the fool in fucking reverse, all right? I just don't see it, okay? I see where they want forgiveness so they can repeat fucking cycles. That's what I see. And bottom line is like I told you, there's a shift here. We're not in the business of trying to raise the dead. We ain't in the business of going back to the same place that fucking hurt us with the Two of Cups on the fence, all right? This is a motherfucker you loved. This is somebody who you was proposed to. This is somebody who you was supposed to be your friend. Y'all was supposed to be compatible. Y'all was supposed to have harmony and marriage and soulmate and being twin flame, and it's supposed to be sacred and proposals and carrying on. So why is it on the fence? Why is it non-existent? Why? Because I don't see where you've done anything. I'm not saying where you're perfect. Okay, I don't see that. I see where you done cut somebody's ass off, like, like the water company or, the light company or some shit like that. But I see where you're just really wanting to be a better person. I see where you want to go on a journey. I see where your spirituality is taking off. I see where your belief is taking flight. And I see that you're taking flight as well for anybody that does not serve you. I see that. Okay. So, y'all, when it comes down to this, Virgo under the deck is High Priestess. Bottom line is, okay? It's just that simple. And it's time now to stop doubting yourself. It's time now to stop doubting your beliefs, what you know to be true. You've been doing it all your life. You know this shit. You know it. Don't nobody have to tell you this shit. Nobody. Okay? Nobody. This should be confirmation for you. Okay? Especially for the people on my channel, because I got way too many gifted individuals on my channel. Enthusiasm, Holy Spirit. For your sons, your daughters. Definitely. Guard your heart. Guard your heart. That's what you're doing. It's been broken. So you're guarding it, okay? No, they ain't gonna like it. They ain't gotta like it. It ain't for them to like. How about that shit, okay? Matter of fact, they didn't like you then. They damn sure ain't gonna like you now. You need to not only guard your heart, But like I told you, simultaneously understand that there is something that's going to come to you that is going to be forever. Something that that deserves you and that you deserve it, okay? So as you're guarding your heart, simultaneously, you need to open your heart at the same time, okay? I hope you guys can feel me, and I hope that you can see my words, all right? Because that's the best way that I can put it. Just because this motherfucker did something or these motherfuckers did something don't mean that the individual that's coming is going to deserve anything that these people get, okay? Which is not your energy at all. So stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Whatever you give thought to, you give energy to. Stop thinking about it. You're on your way. You're on your way. Y'all, this shit, listen, it got something to do with commitment. I'm telling you. Because me personally, I'm so into creating, right? I love to create, right? So, and y'all know I'm a Virgo. I love to create. So it's like every time I get cards like this, my energy is saying creation, right? My energy is saying, okay, more tarot cards, another book. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going to write for my blog. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit. But I can't help but to let you know that, yes, this is that as well. But it's also love. It's also commitment. There is an energy that is coming into your life, okay? That you are going to be very enthusiastic about. It is going to be fluidity and adaptation here, okay? Now, I'm saying this over and over again. The reason why I'm saying this shit like this, Virgo, is because I understand that you've been hurt, all right? I understand that you got staples on your heart, but this person ain't coming to bring that bullshit, okay, you guys? This person is not coming. Well, I don't believe in love no more, Nick. I believed in that person. That's because you believed in a demon, okay? It's just that simple. They serve their fucking purpose. You've moved on. They've moved on. Yes, you've had to learn whatever lessons it is that you've had to learn, okay? No, it did not feel good. I understand, all right? But at the same time, we wasn't ever called to love a demon. They come to teach lessons, not to never, ever destroy you, because you can't be destroyed because you're chosen, all right? So listen, they came to show you a lesson. Now you about to have a real motherfucker step up, okay? You a real motherfucker. This person is about to be a real motherfucker too, okay? Because that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to a motherfucker that can feel me, okay? Because believe me, this shit fix to go way over somebody's fucking head, okay? And I understand that, but it's cool. Because if it's just only one or two of y'all that understand this shit, then damn it, it's worth it to me, okay? You keep your faith on 10, all right? You continue to listen to yourself. Continue to listen to your intuition. You guard your heart and simultaneously have it open. What I mean by that, learn the lessons that you needed to learn. Because whatever lessons that them demons then came and brought you, you can smell them. It's not even about seeing them. You've already mastered, in this energy, you've already mastered the art of blindness, okay? So it's not about what you can see. It's about what you can't see, and you can fucking smell it. And if you know you smell shit, then guess what? It's some bullshit, and you don't deal with that. You 7 of Wands on the fence, okay? That means that I don't deal with you, okay? I don't deal with bullshit, okay? Period. But it's a commitment, and there's rings here, okay, you guys? There's rings here. Real rings. Rings that really mean some shit, okay? You've been praying for it? Here it go, all right? Here it go. Listen, you don't got no more tears. When it comes down to this person, you need to be safe, all right? And I'm not talking about the new one. I'm talking about this motherfucker over here who's full in reverse, okay? Listen, there's no more tears for this person, all right, you guys? No more tears. Tell me about the 7 of Wands on the fence. Because Virgo is it's almost like, who? What? Anything that disrespects you? Yeah, anything that disrespects you, anything that goes up against your frequency, anything that is not aligning with where you want to go and where you're going and where you're told to go, not aligning with your purpose. This card says goodbye, okay? Goodbye. That's exactly what's happening to those energies. You're saying goodbye to them, as you should. So fluidity and adaptation. Lust in reverse, okay? Listen, it's about being about it. Lust is not just about sex, okay, you guys? Lusting is lusting for anything that's not for you for real, okay? Listen, I've been at the point in my spirituality where if it ain't from him, if it's not from the Lord, I don't fucking want it, period, okay? Dot. If it's not from him, I don't want it. Because I happen to understand that when it comes down to my own personal will, you know, that shit does not work, okay? It just doesn't. So anything that is not meant to stay, whatever you're lusting after, whatever that thing is, it doesn't matter if it's whatever it is, that thing that you know it got to go, okay? Listen, it does have to go, all right? It could even be this person, all right? But you just pray and you just ask God, you know what I'm saying? Take my will and let your will be done. Because I had to get to that point. And I'm going to tell you something. I had to tell the Lord, I told him one time, I said, I'm not leaving this bathroom until you talk to me. I said, because everything that I try to do always messes up, okay? I need to be to the point to where it's just coming from you. I just want your will in my life, period, okay? And that was years ago, y'all. And it's like, that's exactly what's happened now. Have I went through things? Have I been, you know, disappointed? Have I went through, you know, different peaks and different valleys since I've done that? Yes, 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 yes. But the thing about it is I've learned every single thing that came about after I decided to do that was school for me. I never took it like, okay, well, you know, I'm just not good enough, or, oh, I'm just not worthy enough, or what is it about me? No, 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 no. I looked at it as school, okay? So anybody who betrayed me, that was a class. Anybody who lied to me, that was a class. Anybody who was fake pretending with me, who really wasn't for me, that was a class for me, all right? It wasn't even personal for me at that point. Had it always been that way, go read my book. You'll find out, all right? Let his will be done in your life. So, yeah, your faith is getting on 10, okay? Somebody here, yeah, definitely, listen. This shift that's happening here for you, it's almost like it's an energy of you being thirsty and you didn't even know that you was thirsty for it, okay? You got a person here that definitely has made mistakes. When it comes down to this energy that you've been thirsty for, and for some of you guys, you didn't even really know that you were thirsty for it. This card is saying, what are you afraid of? We already talked about not having fear. Fear it's no longer existence in your reality. So there's nothing to be afraid of. The only thing that you need to do is you need to walk. That's the only thing that you need to do, okay? Now, this person over here is talking about something that they made a mistake. Okay, you guys, they sitting up here making it seem like, you know, they made some serious, you know, missteps or whatever. And they're pretty much saying that they desire you, okay? Listen, and listen very closely and carefully, okay? This was no fucking mistake, okay? This was a choice, all right? So they're lying already. They're coming out the gate lying, okay? Listen, yes, they do deserve you, but do you see this? Do you see this card? It's a lot of sand here, and there's a little bit of teeny tiny water. And tarot, water represents emotions, you guys, okay? Listen, this person is emotional, but they're not very, very emotional. It's more sand there than it is water, okay? And they're saying that they made a mistake. That's the fucking lie. They didn't make no fucking mistake. They made a choice, all right, you guys? And bottom line is they can't even in a fucking tarot read tell the fucking truth, but I'm going to put their ass on blast, though. Today, the ass is getting put on blast, okay? So, Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more. Because we're going to have to cut this person off, right? See, they want some sex, y'all. It's just that simple, all right? They want sex, and then they want to do what they want to do, how they want to do it. And they want they Virgo back. They want their person who's been there for them. And now they're saying that they're so in love. They're so in love, okay? Sex and so in love, okay? To me, when I see that and the energy that I'm feeling, the shift that I'm feeling, I feel like they're so in love with sex, period, okay? I feel like, yes, they have made mistakes. And the mistakes that they've made was thinking that you was a motherfucking fool. Now, the choice that they made has caused you to say goodbye. And yes, I feel like they have a desire. I feel like they have a desire for you, but not enough to stop their lust. Not enough to stop their so in love with the sex that they're having with other people. Okay? That's what I feel. Okay, King of Swords. Yeah, this person is in fear, as they should be. Fear is a reality for their ass because they low vibrational. That's why they ain't did the work. Fear is a reality for anybody who hasn't done the work. Fear is a reality to anybody who's low vibrational. If you're low vibrational, listen, fear is an illusion, but it's a very real spirit, okay, you guys? But listen, it only touches you if you're low vibrational. You need to raise your vibration. And then that way you don't have to worry about it. Passion in reverse. That's the reason why they're fearful. Because they ain't willing to give it they fucking all. See, let me tell you something. When you run across a fucking unicorn, you can't half-ass give to a unicorn, okay? You got to find out what a unicorn eat. You got to find out what kind of place a unicorn like to be, what type of setting, what type of atmosphere, where they like to grade. You got to do some research on a fucking unicorn. Listen, they ain't got the time nor the desire to do this here research. First of all, you guys, people, you know, you sit up here, we sit up here, lots of people sit up here and think that, you know, okay, well, who wouldn't want that, right? It's a lot of motherfuckers that don't want that. It's a lot of people. Just because you got love and just because you got caring and this, that, and the third, and, you know, you take care of yourself, you take care of your things, you're responsible, da-da-da-da, you know, you think in your mind, who in the fuck wouldn't want that? It's a lot of people that don't want that, y'all. You got people who want sorry motherfuckers, okay? It's just men. You got some women who want sorry motherfuckers, period. Women, ladies, sisters, listen, you got some dudes that want some sorry motherfuckers. It's just that simple. So when they see a unicorn, of course they don't appreciate it. First of all, they don't even want to see the unicorn, okay? They want to see the mutt, all right? They want to see the mangy mutt. That's what they're going after. That's what they like. We got to get our mind right. And once we get our mind right and understand that not everybody likes beautiful, wonderful, high quality things and people and places, you got some people that like mangy ass mutts. And if they like mangy ass mutts, they don't got no business being up in your goddamn on face any motherfucking way. Why would somebody sit up? That's the reason why they don't have a passion. They ain't confessing the shit, okay? Listen, they're saying you hurt their ass, all right, when you walked away. Listen, or they walked away and you made them walk away, okay? Y'all, this person full of shit, all right, you guys? Real talk. And they can miss me with their bullshit. That's why they're about to get put on blast today. All right, so they talking about some forgiveness. They want forgiveness from everybody but the Lord. Yeah, they trying to escape. They're trying to escape this here karma that they ass is probably getting. Yeah, see? They're escaping this here love. This here sex. Kiss, escape, love. Somebody escaped their ass. Yeah, because they a player. But I thought they was love. Oh, okay. Players can love too, huh? But yeah. They want you to believe this shit, okay? That's crazy. Right. And that's the reason why this card says beware of snakes. Because this bitch slithers, okay? It's just that simple. Yes. This person is a bona fide, certified ass cheater. Okay, they've been cheating. All right, y'all. That's just what they is. That's who they are. They cheat themselves, constantly finding themselves in heartbreak. Want to blame it. They a cheater, and they want to blame heartbreak on you. Okay, following their heart all the time, following their sex drive all the time. Listen, they miss you. You know why they miss you? Because they person who they dealing with, they new supply or whoever the fuck ain't doing nothing for their ass. That's why. But guess what? They doing more for their ass than what you doing for their ass because you ain't even, they ain't even existing in your world. Y'all, like, for real. You got something to be enthusiastic about that's coming in the form of a commitment, okay? You at the point to where you're evolving, you're ascending, okay? You guys, a lot of you guys are in hermit mode right now. You don't even need to be defensive. It ain't even no fucking defenses no more. How the fuck you want to be defensive over something that's not there? You see what I'm saying? So like, that doesn't make sense. You've already said goodbye to the things that's not for you. Yes, you do need to guard your heart, but simultaneously, you need to have your heart open too, because you need to understand that the person that's coming into your life, they're not with that bullshit. Their faith is on 10 just like yours, okay? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? And deal with that, okay? This person is saying they so in love. I feel like they so in love with sex. I feel like they so in love with lying. I feel like they like to call their choices mistakes. And they want you to believe that shit. That's what I feel. I feel like they desire to make these here mistakes. I feel like they do. They're saying they desire you, but okay. So they got cut off. Very cutthroat style. Somebody walked away. Hurt. Who's hurt? Feels to me like you're the one that's hurt. If you're 7 of Wands on the fucking fence, then it feels to me like you're the one that had to do the work. That's what it feels like to me. Confessions, that's a fucking joke. And they ain't fixing the... No, their passion is not there. Because they're not willing to put in the time. They never have been. So what? Yes, they're fearful. That's because they're low vibrational. That's what happens. When you a snake, you can't get no lower than a snake. I mean, snakes slither on their belly. I mean, how the fuck, you can't get no more lower than that. Somebody walked away from this player. Somebody escaped. Somebody loved the fuck out of this person. Something about somebody kissed. Supposed to be somebody fucking best friend. Somebody love. Somebody, you know, y'all, you know, the shit is crazy, okay? It really just is. But Virgo. Much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. Listen, we 45 minutes in and I ain't even started to read, y'all. I just been going, I'm telling you, I've been getting so many downloads these last couple of days. It's been wild. And I've been, even though there are other things that I have to do and there are other responsibilities that I have, my main responsibility is being a servant of the Most High God. And when I get downloads and he starts talking to me, I have to stop everything that I'm doing, and I gotta really pay attention to what he's saying to me to be able to understand. So y'all, that's what I've really been doing, you know, a lot lately. And yeah, I feel this shift a lot. Shout out Train to Go. You guys, thank you so much for supporting Train to Go. You guys join Train to Go. That is my sister and my brotherhood. However, that is how you support the channel as well, okay? So that I can continue to come to you more and more. Also, you can pre-watch videos. There are other tiers, okay, that you can join. There's promos, perks, discounts, and some more stuff on other tiers, okay? So I invite you to join Train to Go on any level that you would like. I think the Train to Go support is $4.99 a month. It's like super ass cheap, y'all. So it's supporting the channel. Then on top of that, for $4.99 a month, I'm just saying. Yeah, so shout out to my day ones, my chat with Nikki, my regulars. I love you guys so much. My VIPs, I love you guys and respect you guys immensely. A shout out to everybody who supports the channel. So with that being said, you guys, YouTube is listening. Please hit the thumbs up button, you guys, so that we can get some rotation. We can hit the algorithm. And on top of that, if this video is not for you, still hit the thumbs up, because it is for somebody who is going through a shift. It is for somebody who is like, motherfuck anything that is not on my frequency, anything that does not have anything to do with the best of my benefit with my life, okay? If it's not benefiting me to my highest good, it doesn't exist in my reality, okay? That is what this is about. And that is the reason why this person over here is about to get it in just 1 second as soon as I start grabbing my cards, okay? So hit that thumbs up button. You guys, also remember, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read, y'all. And that time is coming, so pay attention, because I will be doing the announcements, okay? So with that being said, let me grab me something to drink real quick. All right, y'all. We're going to the throne. I'm praying over all these cards, the clarifiers, everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Virgo, cross watcher. I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation. peace and protection as I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, honor, and the glory. So that is exactly what we expect in this read. Okay, you guys? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get it. Okay? Because you got fluidity coming. Yeah, you're alchemizing. Definitely. Definitely alchemizing. Like I said, show me your thoughts. I'll show you your tomorrow. And you guys are starting to realize that. You guys are tapping in. And you're enthusiastic about it. There's going to be so many opportunities that's going to come your way. Money opportunities, all right? But also love. I've seen that several times. Tell me about this, Holy Spirit, for your sons and your daughters. Yeah. Right. You've had to be closed off, guarded, and resistant. This is the reason why the Seven of Wands is on the fence. You had to be closed off, guarded, and resistant to this motherfucker that's juggling you. This person over here that likes to call what they do mistakes, the choices that they make. They like to be creative with their words. Listen, they've been juggling you. They're going through profit and loss. You've been having to adapt to them. You guys, this person has been living a double life for a very long time, okay? You have become guarded, closed off, and resistant. As you see, the water is behind this girl, okay? So it's like you have receded your emotions. You have done something. You have alchemized your emotions. And if you haven't, you will, okay? You got opportunity coming. Okay, somebody who is ambitious, somebody who is practical. This is long-term energy to bring you 10 of Cups. What you have been deserving, what you have been getting. You've been giving 10 and ain't even been getting one with a whole cup back from somebody, okay? You've been giving 10 of them. You've been giving your all, everything to somebody. Now, somebody, as you see this dude on this horse, is walking towards you. They're going to be bringing you what you've been giving everybody else, including this unappreciative motherfucker right here. And you're going to love it. That is something to be enthusiastic about. Your money looks good. Very good. You are no longer under mental control. You are no longer being blindsided. You are, because the reason why you're not being blindsided, because you no longer have the expectations, okay? When you said fuck these expectations, how in the fuck can somebody blindside? You're not expecting anything, okay? So this is the reason why. You've ascended. You're ascending, you guys. So no, there's no self-imposed prison here. There's no anxiety. There's no frustration. There's no feeling hopeless and helpless and oh no, you know you got the fucking power. You know you got the control. So how in the fuck do you feel helpless and hopeless? No, you about to alchemize this situation. You about to de-escalate. You about to dismiss, and you are about to invite and usher in into another reality, another frequency, and another vibration. It's just that simple. One that benefits you and your highest damn good. Rather they like it or rather they don't. Rather whoever, it doesn't matter. They ain't gotta like it. Yes. So it's 7 of Wands on the fence and seven of Wands on the fence and 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords upside down, 10 of Wands upside down. You like, I'm not taking upon no fucking burden, no more burdens, period. And you don't get to lie to me no more. With Page of Swords in reverse, not only do you not get to lie to me, guess what? You don't even get to see me. You can't see me. You can't see me. It's just that simple. You're not going to be able to see me in the 3D or the motherfucking 5D. You can't see me, okay? Somebody is releasing burdens. They're putting them down. They say, I didn't break it. I'm not fixing it. It's just that simple. And yes, you got somebody that is spying and watching on you. Yes, you got somebody who's a lying motherfucker. This motherfucker can't tell the truth to save they soul. Okay, I'm not. But Lord, watch my mouth. I'm gonna watch my mouth. I'm trying. They love to do shit. Okay, y'all. They love it, but they don't love it when it's done to their ass. Fuck them, because there's a lot of stuff that's fixing to be done to their ass. Told you. Did not tell you what's a lot of stuff that's fixing to do, because it's who they serve, okay? So listen, if they serve their father, the devil, then guess what? They're going to get the fruits of serving their father, the devil. That ain't my words. That's their word. That's his word. I mean, that's who they choose to serve. Yeah, because they have a problem with shiny object syndrome. They got a problem with all of these things that are of the devil, of the enemy, okay, you guys? They like chaos. They like turmoil. They like wicked things and wicked places. They like all that type of shit. So all that type of shit will be coming upon them, okay? Period. And you won't give a fuck. That don't got shit to do with you, because you're in the energy of your highest self. You're getting there. You're sitting up here thinking, okay? Yeah, you get a Virgo to think. You get a Virgo to think and some big shit starts to happen, okay? Real talk. You in thought mode, okay? So we know some big shit fixing to pop off with you in thought mode. Shit, the big shit pops off with you when you ain't in thought mode. It may just be a fleeting freaking vision that comes in your head and you running with it. Shit, when you in thought mode, yeah, big shit happens. Archangel Michael is here, y'all. Listen, your peace, your balance, your harmony, all that shit is fixing to be restored, all right? You got angels watching over you. It's just that simple. Listen, you may be going away. You may be taking a trip. You may have to work somewhere else. This person is coming into your life. This person is definitely divine. This person is divinely sent, okay, you guys? They are going to help to restore the peace, the balance, the harmony in your life. This is the reason why that card said guard your heart and the other card said forever, because you're supposed to guard your heart but simultaneously keep it open, because you never was supposed to have it open for these fucking demons. Never was supposed to have it open for this motherfucker right here, okay? But you did. So you learned a lesson. So you need to guard your heart. But you still need to open up your heart to this, okay? You need to open up your heart to this, okay? So simultaneously guarding your heart, but opening your heart to this, because this is what's meant for you. And yeah, it may take us, maybe it's not going to happen tomorrow. Maybe it won't happen tomorrow, okay? But whenever it happens, listen, it's worth it, okay, you guys? I'll wait. I'd much rather wait on me a loyal, honest person who, you know what I'm saying, who respects the fact that I respect them, who respects the fact that I want to be the best version of myself for them. I much rather wait for that individual than to be dealing with other motherfuckers, you see what I'm saying, that don't even have really no point in my orbit. That they don't have no place here. You see what I'm saying? I'll wait on my person. It's just that simple. I don't need no whole bunch of people. I don't need people, period, like that. I got God. So when you got God, you don't need people like that. So yeah, they're coming. You may be moving. You may be going somewhere. You're overcoming obstacles. You've already been through the tower. There go your love. I told you. You got somebody. You got divine love coming. Everything that you wanted in this person right here, everything you wanted in them, you got something else that's coming. Okay, this person was going to be able to bring, but you gotta let that go. They ain't gonna change, Virgo. They're not changing. You understand? You can't fix them. You done tried. You done did everything. You done did every single possible thing that you could possibly fucking do to change them. Bottom line is this is a fallen angel. They are not going to change. They want to hurt you. They have come to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, and that is exactly what they have done. Okay, they just ain't killed. Okay, but they have done destroyed a lot, like your trust, your heart. Okay, even some of you guys, the belief that you are even lovable. They have done things to you. All right. This is a person who you are not supposed to love. This person is off limits. They're forbidden. All right. This person is the one that's supposed to love you. This person is the one that's coming in. Do you see how their cup is overflowing? Do you see that they're so filled up that they got so much to give you? Do you see that dove on the top, the words they come in peace with nothing but emotions and love? That's Nick, you guys. He hold on one second. Let me get my cousin real quick. This person is coming to bring you love. And if you see this card, you guys, it's a hand, all right? That's the hand of God. That's this person blessing you. God, that is God blessing you with somebody whose cup is filled, all right? To the point to where they're able to pour into you and whatever else around you, all right? Overflowing. They're coming in peace. Coming right next to temperance, which is balance, harmony, flow, peace, contentment, serenity, and calm. Okay, you got new love, new real love on the way. Okay, it's going to be everything you want. 9 of Cups plus the Ace of Cups, that's 10 of Cups. Okay, it's because you deserved it. That's why you got it to this motherfucker. So you dipped. You said fuck you. Okay, yep, you sure did. You alchemized and you're a winner. and nobody can stop you from being one, okay? Winning is what you do. That's what happens when your faith is on 10. That's what happens when you're appointed, anointed, and chosen. That's what happens when you realize your worth. You win. You completely always win. You're an alchemizer. You turn that negative into positive, and you learn. Just like I told you earlier, one of the things that I did when these things will come about is I will go to school. I take it as lessons. I'm like, okay, so what lesson did I learn from this? You see what I'm saying? You've alchemized this energy. You've turned it into something that you can work with, okay? So this did not control you. You've turned something that tried to control you into something that you are now controlling, all right? Like I said, you're about to turn, or possibly for some of you guys, you already have turned what's on the inside to your 3D reality, okay? And you're about to see it. You're about to see it. Somebody is awards, achievements, recognition, being in the spotlight. There you go, Virgo. That would be you sitting on that throne with that big ass pinnacle, money looking good. You looking like the boss you are. Yeah, because you escaped. There they go. They want to flirt with you, Virgo. They want to flirt with you. This the new person. I'm telling you. Listen, they're willing to fight for this love. They're about to fight for this love. They see something. They see, Virgo, there is something about a unicorn, okay? That when we look at one, and if you notice, all of my decks have them, right? I got a unicorn here. That's my first deck. I created that. Y'all create all my images. But anyway, I got unicorns in all of my decks, okay? It's something about a unicorn. The reason why I'm so drawn to unicorns is because to me they represent an aura, okay? It's something about your aura that is catching the right person's attention, okay, you guys? It's something about you that is like, you know what? This person is something I've never seen before. I heard about it. I know that it's mythical, okay? I've heard about the stories of them, okay? But I've never seen a real one in person, okay, you guys? It's something about you that is giving off that energy to this person, and they want to love you. They want your wishes to be granted. They want you to be happy. They want to provide. They want both of you guys to, because I always say that, but you know, I'm a strong believer in, I feel like both people should provide, okay? They want reciprocation just like you want reciprocation, okay? They want that real love, okay? They want that real comfortability. They want that real comfort. They want to attain a satisfaction. They want to attain success, all right? They got a lot of cups to give you guys, lots, all right? Cups is emotions, is love, okay? They got a lot of cups to give, and only for you, only for you. This person had already been through it, okay? When you got an emperor or a king, 9 times out of 10, they done already had, you know, their harems and shit, okay? So listen, this person understands that they're going to have to bring their A game because they already see that your game is grade A, okay? I love it. They're about to fight for you. It's just as simple. Yeah. And you're about to be celebrating. That may be a wedding. You're going to be telling your family members and your friends, the ones who actually care, okay? The ones who ain't going to talk about you, those ones, all right? We ain't going to talk to you. Don't be sitting up here telling them that you done found you an emperor or an empress, telling these motherfuckers who's a hater. Don't tell them anything. It's not none of their business. They're not invited to the wedding, okay? It's just that simple. Yeah, you about to be overcoming obstacles. There go your emperor. All right, so let's go over here to this fuck person, because that's exactly what they are. They can talk. Okay, now they got the Fool coming out in, oh, okay. All right. They got the Fool. All right, there we go. They got the Fool coming out upright. Okay, remember I told you over here with this forgiveness is upside down. Okay, there go your 0. Okay, there go your start over. They want to come out. They want some tenderness and they want you to be thoughtful, or they want to be tender and thoughtful. They want to be in the energy of spontaneity. They want to be in the energy of, oh, well, let me be original in my thinking. How can I show this tenderness? How can I get Virgo to give me this thoughtfulness? They want to take risks at this point. Okay, you guys, this person has independent thoughts. They have blind faith and they want a new beginning. Okay. But the problem is that they're weak, okay? And not only is their emotions weak, all right? Not only is their integrity and their morality, not only is that weak, they're a weak-ass person, period, all right, you guys? They like to play games, all right? You know what type of games they like to play? They like to play love games, all right? This is what got you in that Seven of Wands on the fence with their ass, all right? Because they made it seem like their love was strong when it wasn't, okay? They made it seem like they really was going to bring something to the table, that you had something to look forward to. What they did was they bamboozled you and they made you feel like you was something that they had, that you had something that was worth keeping, that you had something that was worth fighting for, that you had something that was worth some type of value, when all you really did was have the enemy here, okay, that came and affected this here union, all right? They chose wrong, all right? While they calling it a mistake, they've chosen wrong, all right? And now you're wounded, guarded, and set back. You're not letting this person in. Let me see something. 9, 10, 16, 22. Yeah, listen. Oh, 4. Okay, yeah. Listen, you've thought about this union over and over again, okay? Over and over again, you have thought about it. You have tried everything in your possible power to fix whatever is going on, okay? You have accepted the blame that this devil that sat up here and did. They did all the shit they said you did, okay? Sitting up here, accepting all kind of blame, trying to fix their ass, trying to help them with therapy, trying to help them with all kinds of shit. This person is not, this entity is never going to change, okay? They only thought of different ways to run game on you. That was it, okay? They wanted to put you in these illusions. They wanted to cast these illusions and delusions on you. That's all they wanted to do. You've already thought about that. Now they have you wounded up. They have you wounded, guarded, and set back. They got you fucked up, but they really don't have you fucked up, because really what they got you is they got you looking real fucking good over here, okay? They got you looking single than a motherfucker, and they got you looking real wealthy, okay? Money coming your way, boo. Money coming your way. And you're going to be in a position to whereas when this individual approaches you, you're going to be single, available, okay? And remember I told you I believe that both people should give. Not only are you going to be able to receive from this person, you're also going to be able to pour and give into this person as well. It's going to be equal, all right? That shit don't exist no more, Nick. Motherfucking kiss my ass. I know what I know. This person is under judgment, okay, you guys? This the person who you done cut off. They got legal problems. They're very unfair, okay? Listen, they treated you. What? Tell me about Queen of Pentacles. Had you in third-party situation. Shit ended up in death. Forced you. Forced your hand. Forced attachment. Tell me about Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about King of Cups. Yeah, they sat up here and lied, y'all. They lied, hid. There was very injustice. You may don't even know all the things that they did. There they go. There they go. Okay, there they go. Listen, they got how many people here? You Queen of Pentacles. We got a Libra here. We got a goddamn Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We got a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. We got a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. They done cheated on you and betrayed you so many damn times. You don't know how many times they betrayed you. You think you do, but you don't. If you only knew how many times this person has betrayed you. If you only knew the illusions and delusions that this person has put over you just so they can do this to you. When you did nothing but give them food when they were hungry, when you fed them, when you gave them water and something to drink when they were thirsty, when you gave them clothes when they didn't have any. You guys gave them shelter when they didn't. Listen, this is the only thing they did. And this bitch deserves respect. Is that what somebody feel like this bitch deserve respect? And they did this for no reason? Yeah, okay. Not on this channel. Not on this channel. No, they don't. That's the reason why they asses in hangman. Okay, they sad. It's just that simple. They fucking sad. They made their own hand. It is that simple. Bottom line is their ass ain't going nowhere. They stuck. They trapped. They ass gonna be sacrificed. It's just as simple. That's what happened when you deal with the devil. You hear about it all the time. I'm not the only person to know about how some sacrifices happen. They ass fixing to be sacrificed. They should have never tried you. They should have never did the shit. Talking about they want some forgiveness. I told you they need to want some forgiveness from the Lord. Okay? That's who they should want forgiveness for. Two of Cups is still on the fence. They work together with a group of people, you guys. You found this shit out. They have no rest for what they did. They have no rest. They don't have any rest for what they did, you guys. And bottom line is they work together with a group of people, okay? Teamwork, collaboration, networking, whatever the fuck little plans that they had with these fuck people. You found out about it. It got brought to your attention and you handled your business with precision. That's the only thing, with laser-like precision, as a matter of fact. This is the reason why the Two of Cups is on the fence. This is the reason why King of Swords is here. Yeah, and here we go with Two of Cups again on the fence. But there was something else that I wanted to say about this person. There was something else that I wanted to say about this person. It's crazy because I was talking to one of my tarot reader friends, and she did the same damn thing. She is like, it's something. See, because when it's like we hear so much stuff. And tell me more, Holy Spirit. They're miserable. They're miserable, you guys. They're unenlightened. Like I said, they can't see you. Okay? They can't see you. It's just a simple. They can't. I don't care where they're looking. They can go get tarot card reads. They can, you know, actually be looking through your window. They can't see you because you're not the same. Your energy has changed. I told you your aura has changed. You have an aura of a unicorn, a mythical creature. All right? They don't understand. They can't see you. They betrayed the hell out of you. There you go. This is the reason why they ass is hitting towers. Yeah, and it's going to happen, continuously happen. Told you. They're going to get dealt with. They're going to get sacrificed. I told you that shit. Yeah, see? Look at them. Look at them now. While they were sitting up here putting you through all kind of bullshit, lies, illusions, and delusions, just look at their ass now. My, how the tables turn. My, how the table. I thought they was coming to kill, steal, and destroy. I thought that's what they looked to me like. They came to kill, steal, and destroy their own motherfucking self. That's what it looked like to me. They're the ones that's over here in mental distress, depression. Over here, god dang on mind playing tricks with them. Lights and shit flickering and carrying on. Because they want to sit up here and entertain things that they shouldn't be entertaining. They're the ones that's getting ran through. They're the ones that's getting set out. They're the ones that don't nobody give a fuck. You cared. You actually cared. They didn't care. They thought that what they was bringing, this illusion and delusion, okay? They call that love, y'all, okay? Like I told you in the beginning, some people's definition of love is different from other people's definition. This is not love to me, okay? Anytime somebody comes with demonic ass energy, wants to sit there and cast illusions and delusions, lies, misconceptions, secrets, doing things behind people's back, using different devices to try to destroy, betray, and do all type of messed up stuff to somebody. That is not love, okay, you guys? But this is their return. That's their return on it. That's their ROI. That's their return on their investment, y'all. They got this tower, and they got this, and they being sacrificed. They wanna stab you in your back. They are sacrificed. My, how the tables turn. Didn't I tell you that? Yeah. Oh, well, life is. All as I know is you keep on growing. You keep ascending. You keep alchemizing because, baby, you winning. And I'm talking about in every single area. Love area. Listen, somebody's spirituality, man, It's almost like that has become their love, is their spirituality, okay? And that right there I can feel, okay? But also not only the spirituality, the people who they choose to allow access to them, all right? Because you've learned everybody don't deserve access to you, okay? It's just that simple. Which to me, that ain't no hard lesson for Virgo anyway. Because honestly, I am a Virgo, okay, you guys? I'm August Virgo, and I'm going to tell you right now, I love people. I got a love for people. I've been an empath all my life. I'm a super empath. I believe anybody who is an empath can be us, will evolve into a super empath. But I tell you what, I have to have my space, god dang it. I got to be able to go in hermit mode. I can't go in hermit mode when I got loud music. I be having to tell my cousins all the time, put your earphones in, okay? I don't be wanting to hear the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally, like I said, I love people, but I have to be to myself. You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, you know, I have to make the time. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like literally, you know, I have to literally be like, no, you know what I'm saying? I keep my phone on do not, I got 3 phones. I keep them all on do not disturb, okay? Like, seriously, except when I'm doing reads. But, so it's not hard for a Virgo to do this shit, okay? It really just isn't, especially ascending. Tell you guys who's here. Oh, this is going to be a long-ass video. Capricorn, you got love on the way. Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo and Gemini, you're winning. You're overcoming obstacles. You're going to have reason to celebrate. Somebody's going to be fighting for you. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra. Could be a court case here. Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yeah, this person betrayed the fuck out of you. It's all right. They just took you to school. That's all. Guess what you got? Once they took you to school, a fucking A. You got mental clarity. You know what direction you need to go in. Right. That's what happens. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. All right, y'all. Let's run this shit back. Y'all still here with me, you guys, and especially on this video, because it was 45 minutes for I even got to the read. Y'all still here with me? Give me gray hearts, gray and white hearts. That's going to do several things, and I'm going to look at this video more I see you, the higher your chances are to win. Because if you here with me this long and you have heard me rattle on, number one, I want to say congratulations, because it means that this shit is hitting home, okay? And it ain't going to hit home for everybody. This got everything to do with your ascension. This got everything to do with your spirituality. This got everything to do with the 5D. This has everything to do with making your reality what you want your reality to be. Being the co-creator and stepping into the authority and power that you have, and also being a magnet to the things that are conducive to your frequency. All right. So if you are still here, okay, that to me means something. All right. You are definitely on your way. You definitely got mental clarity. All right. You know that your aura is different. Okay. But yeah, give me gray and white parts, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna come back to this video because it's a long ass video and it's not for everybody. So I will be picking maybe a few from this video alone to get the free reads. All right. Remember, the more that I see you, the higher chances are to win. All right. And remember, cross watcher energy is here too. Okay. The cross watcher energy can and will, you know, affect the read. It will be here. Cross watcher, I want you guys to know that I love cross watcher just like I love Virgo. If this is you and you're ascending and a Virgo has done this shit to you to put you in a 7 of Wands on the fence, then go down there in the comment section. Let me know. I'm very interested to know about you guys' story. I'm interested to know about you guys, period. I love hearing from you guys. I know it's been a minute since I've checked my thing. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of meditating, a lot of reading, and plus I had those courses. But I will be getting back to people's comments here coming up probably. Where are we at? Wednesday? I believe I'll be doing them by the weekend. At least by the weekend. Okay, you guys? Holy Spirit, for your sons and your daughters. Yeah, cut off guard. Your cut off game. You done took your cut off. Your cut off game has fucking ascended. Okay, Cut off, guarded, and resistant to anything that you don't understand, anything that does not serve you. You're not getting half of nothing. And quickly, as a matter of fact. Good, Virgo. You ain't even waiting. You handling that shit now. There go your love. It's coming in quick. I told you. You're calling them in. You're calling them in, or either God is like, you know what? Now I want you to know what it feels like when somebody experiences you. And that's what's up. Right. Because you've been bound for too long. Okay? You've been in a self-imposed prison for too long. And yes, it has been a self-imposed prison because you chose to deal with this person. Yes, they came with the bullshit. Yes, they came with the promises and all this other bullshit. But at the same time, you knew what they brought. You're not walking in their direction anymore. You're going in a different direction. Holy Spirit, give me more. So you're not going in their direction. What's the problem? The problem is that you're High Priestess. And the problem is finally in about time, you're starting to listen to yourself. Your intuition. It's growing. There's a shift here. What's going on with High Priestess? Yeah. You're able to decode. You're decoding everything. People are not able to hide things from you. All the misconceptions, illusions and shit. That shit is going to bounce off your ass so quick it's not even funny. See that full moon right there? It's a full moon. High Priestess with all this illusions, delusions, and casting all this. Yeah, see, that's Nick. Y'all, for you guys who are more recent to the channel, I do have an autistic son. His name is Nick. He does run this channel, you guys. But a lot of times people know that when they hear him in the background, you guys, that is confirmation, okay? And also, you can always say hello to Nick. I always read him, you guys' comments, okay? He loves it. So, like I said, with this full moon in the back, High Priestess can see this. This is misconceptions. This is the moon, okay? That's misconceptions, delusions, illusions, secrets, okay? Hidden information. High Priestess, you can't hide anything from High Priestess. And you're at the point to where you're going to be in that energy and you're cutting it off quick. They never could hide from you, Virgo, okay? What it was you allowed them to. And now you're not. You don't want their punk ass no more. It's just that simple. They want to talk. Somebody want to talk to you. I don't know how, especially when they don't exist. Somebody's like, you don't exist. How the fuck you want to talk to me? Somebody wants to communicate though. Somebody want to travel, okay? They can't rest, you guys. They can't rest. They want to lie to you some more, okay? They need to lie to you some more. They want to give you more. Instead of being accountable, instead of being like, you know what, I did this, that, and the third, okay? I provoked you. I did this. I did things to make you. I acted in ways to gaslight you, to breadcrumb you, to get a reaction out of you. Instead of taking accountability, they're not going to do that. They're showing up as the devil, okay, you guys? The devil is not going to do that. So stop hoping and expecting from the devil, because they're not going to do that, okay? Now, what you can expect from them is you can expect more lies, okay, with this Eight of Wands to this here moon, okay? You can't expect them more gaslighting, more guilt tripping. You can't expect them to be sitting up here playing all kind of games. The reason why is because they can't rest, okay? Because their job wasn't done, and it never has been. For my chosen ones, listen, you guys, they've been trying to take you out all your life. Demons been trying to do it all your life. They ain't been able to fucking do it. So if they ain't been able to do it then, they ain't gonna be able to do it fucking now. It's a reason. It's a reason, okay? And some of you, not all of you, very few of you are starting to realize why. And that is where you become very, very dangerous and very, very powerful. This person is unrest. They're not at rest. They're not going to be able to rest, all right? Because they feel like they the top demon, okay? They feel like their job was supposed to be completed. However, their job is not completed, and now they got divine justice to deal with, and they also got the law to deal with. That's for some of them, okay? And you don't give a fuck. The crazy part about it, they giving all this energy and you don't even care. They're like a non-factor. You're being blessed. You got blessings after blessings. God is hearing your prayers. He's seeing when you cried. He's seeing when you wailed out, okay? Not just because of this person, because of life and what life tried to do to you. And he's seeing that you stood up anyway. He said he's seeing where he wiped your tears. You stood up and you shook that shit off. You licked your wounds and kept on stepping. And you was like, come on, I'm ready again. You want to swing again? Life gonna swing again. Every time life swung at your ass got up. God seen that. He like, that's my child right there. You see what I'm saying? Yes, your hard work is paying off. You're going to be blessed in coming in and going out. Your hand is going to be blessed. Whatever you put your hands to, it is going to be blessed. You understand this? How you're blessed and highly favored. It is returning back to you in abundance. Everything that has ever been taken, lost, or stolen from you is going to come back tenfold. You understand? You got creativity, money, success. All of that stuff will come off the assembly lines of your mind. You understand? Right. He's putting you in rooms that you don't even belong in, or what people say you don't belong in. Go with the flow. Your faith is on 10. Your spirituality is getting there. Ain't no five of wands on fence. You like conflict? What? Friction? What? I don't do conflict. I don't do friction. I don't do that. Y'all can go somewhere with that. Yeah. No. Yeah, you used to. Damn sure did. But you done learned. You learned they want a reaction. They should have never taught your ass that. Y'all feel me? Holy Spirit. Right. Somebody got love to bring you. There go that person. They're following their heart. This is not a page of cups, you guys. This is the Knight of Cups. They're following their heart. Okay? You know, I feel like this person also is very spiritual as well. This person is coming to restore balance. I told you that. This got everything to do with divine. This is Archangel Michael right here. Okay, you guys? This is temperance. This is balance, harmony, flow, calm, contentment, serenity, and peace. Listen, this person is coming into your life to do this. This is a divine union right here. Okay, you guys? And yes, it can lead to marriage. It's what you deserve. And you got to believe that. I need for y'all to believe that today. Okay? Because your crying days is over. You've already cried enough. He's already seen the tears. He's already known the pain. He knows what you deserve. And you are about to be repaid. Holy Spirit, let him know. There you go. You about to be repaid. Okay? 10 of Pentacles. Lump sum money. Family. Inheritance, wealthy, building wealth, okay? Your burdens are going away, all right? You're going to wake up and be like, wait a minute, it ain't even that hard no more. I used to do this, to do that. You don't have to do that no more. Somebody sucked the kingdom. Somebody in this read, that they actually went and seeked the kingdom, okay? Whoever it is that seeked the kingdom, believed that all things shall be added to them once they seeked the kingdom. They fucking believed it. And once they believed it, guess what's happening? Everything is turning around. You already was chosen. You was chosen before you was in your mother's womb anyway. But at the same time, things are turning around. You actually believed what God said. And that's all he wanted you to do. And that's the reason why you fixing to be blessed upon blessed. And yes, this person is getting cut off. I don't know about no tenderness and no thoughtfulness. I don't know about all that because it say King of Swords is here, okay? Listen, they got 9 of Cups upside down. They don't have any wishes that's granted. They ain't got to worry about that. Not that you give a fuck because they don't even exist in your reality anymore, okay? But it's in their reality. Listen, they should have never been this magician. They should have never been this here bamboozler, this liar, okay? This person who like to trick and like to fight and threaten and bully, okay? They should have never been that, all right? This is the reason why they ass getting cut off. And they also getting backstabbed and betrayed. What else is going on with them? Delayed success with Ace of Wands on the offense. Oh, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that's broke forever, okay? They ass gonna be getting old quick and broke forever. Listen, delayed success, okay? Don't matter. That's just for them. If they want to watch this video, that's what they got to come in for their ass, okay? That's what happens when you're a snake, all right? Got this to look forward to. Look, Chariot is on the fence. Not overcoming no obstacles. Empress is on the fence. The motherfucker that did love you, that motherfucker ain't there no more. Somebody else is going to be experiencing that person, okay? That's for the ones that did this, all right? Listen, if this is you, this is what you have to look forward to. A lot of torment, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of wishing that you wouldn't, a lot of things that you said that you should have shut your mouth about, a lot of things that you did that you should have not did, and you wouldn't have to worry about losing the person who showed up in your life as magnificent. You never should have showed up as a demon, and now you got a price to pay. That's for them. Okay, so like this card says forgiveness, okay, like I told you. While you sitting up here, whoever this person is, cross watcher Virgo's person, in case they want to see this video, while you sitting up here like this and now you want to pray and really don't even know who you praying to, you want to ask forgiveness, you might want to crack open that Bible and start finding out a little bit more about who you talking to, okay? And even if he's listening, especially if you showing up as the devil, all right? Forgiveness comes from him. You should have never had Virgo in a third party situation. You should have never did it. You should have never broke Virgo's heart. You should have never done it. That's on you. Virgo, they should have never broke your heart, okay? Now you got, listen, what they promiscuous and crazy, chaotic ass, thinking they fixing to do something. Six of Cups is in reverse, all right? They ain't gonna be mending no, they not only not being able to mend this relationship, listen, they got family they got problems with. Their own family don't fuck with them, okay? Their own family has an issue with them. They going through some problems with their family and familiar things, okay? Things are no longer familiar to them. They're promiscuous as hell. And they're hitting another tower, okay? Like I said, you should have never fucked with Virgo, all right? Virgo is showing up as High Priestess, okay? Virgo is showing up as Empress, whether it's a dude or female. For some of my people who love to talk about when did tarot have a gender, y'all know who y'all is, okay? Listen, y'all know tarot don't have no damn gender, okay? That's like electricity or energy, okay? Does a light bulb have a fuck gender? No, a light bulb does not have a gender. It just operates on electricity, okay? Energy. You screw it in, okay? Light bulb happens to have a name. Just because the light bulb's name is X, Y, and Z doesn't mean that it's a male or a female, okay? It does not have a gender, okay? So let that be known. Because I got, when did tarot get a gender? I don't fucking know. Like, I really don't know. You tell me. Okay, you go down there in the comments and you tell me, all right? Anyway, they're going to be hitting the tower, all right? Two of Cups. They're chaotic. Then it fell from grace. They was a tyrant anyway. They never deserved to put them. You put them on this throne. You put them on this throne. Listen, I told you, they keep on coming up as Page of Swords in reverse. They can't see you. They're looking, or they're watching, but they can't see you. They can't see past that aura, okay? And you have something on you that they can't see. They can't read. They don't even understand it. Even if they could, they still wouldn't understand it. What they juggle in self, okay? Going through profit and loss. Like to juggle, folks. That's what they're going to always be doing. That's their future. And they're going to be getting juggled too. Yeah, because they're weak. I told you they was a weak ass. Strength came out in reverse twice. I told you their asses was weak. Here go your love. Well, there go the death to y'all love, okay? Twin flame soulmate. Yeah, this person killed you guys' love. And I told you, there's a community of people that has something to do with this, okay? Virgo, you thought about this. You thought about being their option, okay? And how they had you up in the third-party situation. Thought about stabbing you in your back. This is the reason why you put boundaries up. And now you sitting up here looking good, single, and abundant, able to give to somebody who wants to give to you. You are going to be having lots of reasons to celebrate. And this right here is divine, all right? It's just that simple. Whew. Y'all. This is a demon. I want you to know that. It really is. And for those of you that can see my words, that can feel me, you've been on that. You just wanted to fix, because you are a unicorn, you wanted to fix a demon. I feel you, Virgo. But bottom line is you can't fix a demon. You powerful. You very powerful. But you ain't that goddamn powerful, okay? Bottom line is even God has kicked demons, fallen angels out of heaven, okay? You can't fix a demon. Virgo and Gemini is here. They're going to be broke forever, y'all, with Ace of Pentacles upside down. I'm just sorry. It is what it is, okay? They're not overcoming any challenges. They're not an emperor. They're a false emperor. They're getting the rug snatched up underneath them. They're not overcoming any challenges. They're Cancer, no motivated beginning. They have lost the best fucking thing that has ever happened to them in their fucking life. Rather it's a dude or female, it does not matter. It could be a baby mom, baby dad, but whatever in the world you showed up to be in their life, that was the best thing they've ever seen. And that was the last time they're going to ever see it, okay, you guys? And they have lost it. And yes, they know they lost it. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Listen, they know they lost it. They know that they sat up here and betrayed you. They know that they sat up here and stabbed you in your heart. They know that they broke your heart. They know that they was promiscuous as hell. I hope that sex that they had with them other people was damn sure worth it, because being in a relationship with your ass ain't never gonna happen. And all they got to look for is fucking towers after towers after upheaval, negativity, sudden shocking events, torment, turmoil. Every time they turn around, Emperor in reverse, snatched from grace, rug being pulled up under. They're ineffective leader, okay, you guys? Page of Swords in reverse. Aries, Taurus is here. Like to juggle. Juggling is what they're going to be doing. They're going to, for the rest of their life, they're going to be adapting and being flexible to other people and what other people want to be going on with their ass, okay? They lack strength. Leo is here. They will be bound and they will be sacrificed. It's just that simple, okay? They chose who they're going to serve. And who they serve demands sacrifices, okay? And their ass is next up, okay? So what I'm saying is you need to be on the lookout for this here love that's coming your way very, very quick, okay? Somebody who is on your level, because you don't already have to be cut off guard and resistant. You know, you already see this shit, okay? One thing that I did want to say about this High Priestess to this moon is they can't see you, okay? You can see them, but they can't see you. And another thing too is with this High Priestess to this moon, remember I told you about how Virgo was Earth Angel and how they whole beast on the other side? Well, that could be it too, okay? You could be doing some shit that, you know, is not necessarily of, you know, I don't know, High Priestess High Priestess is blessed, okay? It's just that simple. So I'm just saying, you could be creating illusions and delusions as well for them, okay? They could be, you know, going through some things that they're not quite understanding right about now. Now, will I call this spell work? Not necessarily, not when I have High Priestess, okay? I don't necessarily call that spell work. I will call that more like being in Psalms, okay? Something like that, all right? That's how I feel, okay? But nonetheless, you guys, Cancer and Pisces is here. Somebody don't want somebody's ass. Somebody is tormented. They cannot rest. There's court here for somebody. Libra is here. Aquarius is here. You are blessed beyond blessed. Your hands are blessed. You're blessed coming in. You're blessed going out. Conflict and friction is going to miss you. You have nothing to do with that. Any type of burdens, being stressed out, you are putting that shit down. A shift has happened. And bottom line is you are being blessed. You got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, the Hierophant, the goddamn on Empress, and the High Priestess. Listen, you got 7 of Wands on the fence. Listen, you got money after your money is looking so damn good. It's like it's ridiculous. It's just because of these tears. It's because of these tears. It's because when you wailed out, it's something in heaven. Okay, it's something the angels in heaven. God said, you know what? It's time. It's time. And now I'm about to bring them somebody that's going to know how to love them for real. And your peace, balance, and harmony is going to be restored. You got to let go of that demon, because that's exactly what they are. Okay? All right. So let me go ahead and give you guys some letters and some time frames. And I know this video is super ass long. I know y'all going to be watching this video probably pausing it. But I'm telling y'all, whoever here, and it's a few of y'all that I know is going to be here. And the ones that I know that's going to be here, y'all already know y'all fixing to get that free read. And that's real. It may not be me giving it. It may be one of my tarot readers giving it. But you'll still get it. All right. All right. February is up underneath the deck, you guys. September is here. September is here twice. Something happened in September. May. June. Mother's Day. April. So something definitely happened in May too. So what is this? February, April, Mother's Day, June, May, September. Happened something, okay? Resonate on some type of level. All right, so you guys know what these are. These are letters, okay? This could be your name, their name, your new person's name. This could be initials, first, last, initials, first, middle, last, screen name, email, whatever. If it's missing one, don't trip, especially if this resonates. This is a shift. This video is not going to be for everybody. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not. This is for my gifted ones. This is for my gifted ones that a shift has occurred. You are stepping into your power, and you know exactly who you are. It took you a minute, okay? Matter of fact, it ain't may have. It did take you. It took you a minute to find out. W was underneath the deck, but something happened, okay, you guys? And somebody knows who they are. And somebody is starting to walk into their purpose. And they're about to be walking in power. They are walking in power. Something is already shifted. The shift is already taking place. And it ain't a damn thing that nobody can do about it. Not nothing, okay? But my suggestion is that they stay out your fucking way. That's my suggestion, because you got way too many angels and guardians and purpose that is protecting you, okay? And not only that, your gifts has become very, very off the chain, okay? You literally can speak to these people and they literally will hear your voice. You don't have to talk to them on the phone, okay, you guys? If you guys know how to do that, you'll see. The letter W is up underneath the deck. G is here. S is here. F, A, 2 A's, R, S, I, L, C, V, E, D, H, O, K, Y, T, Q, I. W, I, Q, T, Y, K, O, H, D, E, V, C, L, I, S, R, 2 R's, A, 2 A's, F, S, and G. Lots of doubles. All right. So hopefully I was able to put one piece together for you. Hopefully I was able to help you understand this shift, okay? And the reason why it's really no need for 7 of Wands anymore, because 7 of Wands is a defensive mechanism. There's nothing to be defensive about anymore. There's just a situation to where it's a poof, be gone. I hope I was able to help you understand that this person that you've been dealing with and that you've given your blood, sweat, and tears to was a demon, and that person has come to steal, kill, and destroy. They're upset that they did not do the job. They're upset that they was not able to finish the job, but they don't need to be. And the reason why is because there's been other demons before them that tried to do the same shit, and they wasn't able to finish the fucking job, because with you, they're not never going to be able to finish the job because you're too protected. It's too much purpose that resides in you, okay? So these demons need to back up off of you anyway, all right? Maybe you understand the reason why you had to cut their ass off, okay? Maybe you understand the reason why this thing you thought was love and compatibility and everything that you wanted, you've already given so much forgiveness in a way that maybe you've had to check yourself about, okay? But nonetheless, I hope I was able to put at least one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. And I love you guys dearly. I'll see you guys soon. Much love, Virgo, cross watcher.